Ring walk Danny, ThaBoxingvoice.com here in Las Vegas with super middleweight contender, undefeated Diego Pacheco. How you feeling, brother?
What's up, bro? I'm good. Happy to be out here in Vegas again, defending my titles against an undefeated opponent, Sean McCalman, and I'm just excited to be here. I'm here with my family, my team, my daughter, and everyone else here supporting me. It's just a great time for me. I'm motivated more than ever, and this training camp was amazing. I feel sharper than ever, stronger than ever, and I'm just ready to put on another great performance this Saturday. Keep that KO streak going.
That's right. Congratulations on your recent father. How much did obviously finding out you were gonna be a father, expecting, and now the birth of your daughter? How much has that just pushed you and just newfound hunger in you?
Oh man, it just brought out like a whole different dog in me, bro. Like just being in training, like me going to the gym, just thinking about my daughter, thinking about my wife. Just this is who I do it for now. They depended on me all the way, and it's in me to just be the provider and be that man, that dad that I'm supposed to be. So it's obviously to be able to do all of that, I need to put in the work.
For sure.
I need to show out Saturday. So that's just what's been on my mind, and when I'm in the gym, that's what I remind myself about. And honestly, I'm Saturday night, man. I'm going in there and I'm putting on the best performance of my life.
Now, the co-main is a fight that, in my opinion, could have been a main event. You and Sean McCollum could have been a main event in itself. I know Sean, seen him in the gym, very tough, and you even said that you're not looking past them. You're looking to handle business. What statement can the people expect, or are you looking to make Saturday night against this undefeated contender himself?
Just that, as my position goes up, my level of performance goes up as well. You guys see me in my last fight, Coceres was there to fight. He landed a few shots on me, but, that showed me, that I have a good chin, I can stay composed, I can stick to the game plan, and it's going to be no different this fight. I expect him to come with everything, I expect this to be a tough fight. I expect him to, this is the biggest opportunity of his life, you know what I mean? So, he's here for a reason, and I'm ready to perform this Saturday. I really feel I was made for this, and it's my time right now for sure. I'm ready to get in there and just put on another great performance, like I said.
During the press conference, Eddie Hearn brought up a few names, potentially opponents for later in the year. One of the names that, has had our mouths watering pause for a while is the Edgar Berlanga name. Mexico, Puerto Rico, the styles. I think it'd be an action-packed fight. Is that a fight that you're thinking of yet? Is that a fight that is in the back of your mind right now?
For sure, man. It's been like a year, or a little longer, that I've been telling Eddie that I want that fight, And then when he signed with Eddie, I thought it was perfect. We gonna make that fight happen, but he don't mention my name at all. I've been mentioning his name for years, for like over a year now, and I tell Eddie Hearn all the time, I'm ready for that fight. Let's make it happen. But Eddie Hearn, obviously, he knows what he's doing. We're his investments. So he's moving us the way he thinks is the correct way. And I'm doing my job. I'm putting in the work. I'm showing out every fight. Every fight I'm getting better. I'm getting these guys out of there, and it's gonna be no difference this Saturday. You're gonna see the same thing. And the post-fight interviews, they're gonna ask me who next, and I'm gonna say whoever is ready for me. Edgar Berlanga, I'm ready for him. Daniel Jacobs, like there's a bunch of guys out there who are potential good fights for me. I feel like right now in my career, I feel like the hardcore fans like you know what I'm about in the ring. You know what I do, and it's just the like casual fans who like they don't give me that respect because I really don't got any names under my resume. So I feel like that's what I'm missing right now, and I'm ready for any of those guys that get me closer to that world title shot. 'Cause, obviously that's the goal.
What do you think of Edgar Berlanga?
I think he's a dirty fighter. I think he really don't got that much skill. I've seen him get dropped in a few clips. I feel like that chin is a little sus. So I just feel like I'm levels ahead of him. I feel like in a fight with me and him, I'd school him and make it look easy.
So you don't even think it'd be like a competitive, like Well, a lot of people think it'd be like an action-packed, back-and-forth war. You think it'd be a one-sided?
He a good fighter. I'm not gonna take nothing from him. He a good fighter. He's where he's at for a reason. But like if you compare me to him, I feel like it's just
Another level.
Another level, yeah. It's like, and honestly, like I feel like this will be a one-sided fight. You know, I even feel like I'll get him out of there. If I'm being honest with you.
He's been mentioning the likes of Canelo. I mean, when truth be told, the only fight we want to see Canelo in is David Benavidez.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Is it frustrating to see that as a contender yourself to work so hard to get to this point where you can contend and can challenge for the titles, and to see the champion not want to defend those titles?
Yeah, for sure, man. Because I mean, he's been a mandatory for some years now. You know what I mean? So and he's fought. He fought Caleb, he fought Boo Boo. These are all great fights, you know. And he did his thing against them. You know, he showed out. You know, I feel like there's really no reason why that fight shouldn't have been made already. But you know, in my opinion, I feel like Canelo's really just don't want no smoke with Benavidez. You know, if I'm being honest. But you know, I mean, Canelo, he's in the position where he can do whatever he wants. You know, and can't nobody really tell him anything. You know, besides like we could talk shit in the back, but it really don't mean nothing. You know, so it is what it is. You know, I feel like David still have an amazing career even if he doesn't get that Canelo fight.
Now he's in a great fight. All but confirmed, but seems like June 22nd in Houston, Texas, co-main event on Prime pay-per-view against former light heavyweight champ Alexander Volzdik for the interim title. How do you see David? Obviously, you know him very well. You know, being in camp with him. I know right now he's in Miami. You were focused on your camp, but how do you see that fight playing out and just him moving up in weight?
I think him moving up in weight is great for him, you know, because he is a big guy, you know. And I think he's going to feel a lot better at 175, and I think he's gonna knock this guy out. You know, he's gonna get the stoppage, get him out of there. You know, 'cause David, honestly, David's on a whole different level. You know, he's a great fighter, man. I think he's the best fighter in the world right now.
And it just seems like he's getting better. I've just seen the things he's working on in Miami, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to see how he looks in the fight.
His work ethic is crazy, bro. I ain't never seen nobody who work harder than him. And I've been in the gym with a lot of guys, you know what I mean? And that's why I look up to him a lot. And you know, he's gonna be down here. He gets here tomorrow. He's gonna come out and support me.
Oh, that's great.
And yeah, just excited to you know, me take care of business and then watch him take care of business. And in June, you know, it's gonna be great.
I know, obviously, newborn baby, but will you be joining them in Miami for camp at all?
He asked me to go, yeah, but honestly, right now I'm gonna chill with my baby at home, chill with my wife, and just, you know, just spend time with them for now.
Sure.
You know, I've been in camp, you know, so I've been with them, of course, you know, but you know, when you're in camp, I gotta focus on my shit more, exactly, you know. So my wife understands that. She's been holding it down for me, you know, with the late night feeds, all that stuff. You know, she's making sure I get my rest, you know. So now,
shout out to the missus, man.
For sure, you know. So after the fight, you know, I gotta kind of look out for her.
Reciprocate
now,
that, absolutely. Sure. Last thing for me, obviously, Berlanga's not mentioning your name, and Canelo's in Canelo's world. What is a realistic fight that you'd at least like to be in this year that, you know, think makes a statement, you think the fans would like, and you'd like to be in?
It's honestly a little hard because I feel like a lot of the names at 168 are like with PBC. They're not really on this side, but one guy that I know Eddie could probably get for me is like Daniel Jacobs. Maybe.
Rumor is he's back April 20th.
Really?
Later this month. It seems like it's going to be a soft touch from what I'm being told, but on the Haney Garcia undercard.
Oh, that's what's up. You know, that'd be perfect. You know, if he could line something up like that for me, that'd be great. You know, but the thing is with these fighters is they've already been at the big bags. You know what I mean? So for them to like come and fight a young kid like me, it's like really not in their interest. You know what I mean?
Right. They don't want too much.
They ain't got nothing to win going against me. They got everything to lose. So I feel like Eddie just got to come correct with them and get them right, and that's the only way we can make those fights happen. Because they look at me and they're like, man, this a kid, but he a dangerous fight. Like we fuck around and lose against this kid. You know what I mean? So it's a little tough right now. But honestly, I've been trying to get those fights. You know, Eddie moving me the way he thinks I should be moved. So I'm gonna just keep doing my thing, keep putting in the work, and let everything just fall into place.
Diego, appreciate the time and look forward to the fight Saturday night, brother.
I appreciate it.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And Obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content, or right here on our YouTube members.